It isn't what's on the tapes that makes them terrifying. It's who's in them. I live in a one-bedroom unit in a building that hasn't been updated since the 80s. The carpets in the hallways, worn flat. The stairs, so narrow I barely got my couch up them. And the walls, anybody coughs, anyone talks, we all hear it. And the landlord, well, among other things, he's always cleaning out storage, which usually just means he's stacking junk outside the basement door until somebody complains. So one afternoon, I wasn't exactly surprised when he showed up with a dusty carton in his arms and handed me a box with 3B on the outside of it. Well, I live in 3B. He just laughed it off and told me that I should either get rid of it or throw it in the trash. Great. Thanks. Inside that box, VHS tapes. Dozens of them. And each one marked with a year. 1999, 2000, 2001. You get the idea. I don't even own a VCR. But you know what? Curiosity, it's kind of like a parasite. It digs into your brain and it doesn't let go. So it wasn't long before I found myself picking up a VHS player at a thrift shop. Luckily, it was only $10. That night, I slid the first tape in and hit play. The screen immediately lit up with static, and then my apartment. Same baseboards, same walls, same everything. The camera, it never moved. It stayed on one fixed angle in the corner, pointed straight at the bed. And in the bed, someone was sleeping. I leaned in closer and squinted through the blur on the screen. And the figure on the bed, I don't know. It was the slope of their shoulders or something. I don't know. It looked like me, except maybe a younger version of me. I told myself at the time that it just had to be a past tenant, right? A trick of the eye, coincidence. You know, it's definitely not me. But every tape that I put in was exactly the same. My apartment, my bed, and night after night, it was the exact same angle. And the exact same sleeper in the bed. About halfway through the box, it changed. Suddenly there was someone else in it. A figure, sitting at the foot of the bed, perfectly still. Not moving, not blinking, just there. And with every new tape, the figure just, I don't know, felt like they were creeping closer to me. Sometimes they were just out of frame. Sometimes they were just sitting by the dresser. And it was like the closer they came, the clearer the image became. Until in the end, I realized it wasn't a stranger. It wasn't a neighbor. It was me. But they were older, paler, and had, I don't know, some kind of scar cutting through their eyebrow. A scar that I don't have. Not right now, anyway. After that, I just stopped watching. There was only one video left, but I just couldn't bring myself to watch it. I could barely sleep after that. Until yesterday, when the curiosity just got the better of me. I took that one tape that was left in the bottom of the box, put it into the player, and then I pressed play. It was still my apartment, it was still my bed, and it was still at the same angle. Except I could tell that this time, the person looking back was me. They were staring straight at the camera, and I swear they said something, and I could feel breath on the back of my neck. And then the screen just went black. And from the dresser, where that camera must have been set up, I heard the faintest click of a tape being ejected.